Alright, so look how yummy this is. I got fried shrimp and shrimp grits. So it looks amazing. This one is totally out though. Cannot get her to wake up to eat her dinner, but she just got grilled cheese. And what'd you get, Kelly? You got shrimp too?
I've got the shrimp basket.
The shrimp basket. It looks awesome. To Jacksonville. Literally, Tim woke up early, headed back to Jacksonville. He has a party tonight to go to. But the rest of us, we were just kind of leisure. I did a bunch of videos. The kids played on the games with friends, and it was just a nice, relaxing day. I decided to show you some weird stuff of Orlando. I didn't even tell you guys what we're doing. We're gonna go meet my mom and dad, so we're gonna pass them on the way home. So I figured let's go meet them and hang out with them for dinner. But we're gonna do some weird things of Orlando on the way home. So I'm not gonna tell you what they are yet. I'll surprise you. There is actually a city in Orlando called Christmas.
What?
Yeah,
that's not
so
crazy.
You can celebrate Christmas year-round in Christmas, Florida. And actually there's a post office over here that if you ever wanted to mail a letter, you can mail a letter from Christmas, Florida. And this is the exciting display at Christmas, Florida. They actually updated this recently. But the tribute to Christmas, Florida. So exciting, I know, with Santa and the reindeer. All right, so this is crazy. So part of the way home, I'm going through the Titusville area, which is kind of like Kennedy Space Center. That is where they had the shuttle launches, and they have a lot of rocket launches out there. But the Titusville area in Orlando years ago came to a point where so much population that they needed a new area code. So when they were trying to decide the area code, someone came up with the genius idea to use 3, 2, 1. And a lot of people, actually the locals themselves, don't know what that means, but the guy that came up with it lived over by Kennedy Space Center, where in Cape Canaveral, where they did have the rocket launches. And his thought process was 3, 2, 1, blast off. Isn't that cool? So Jeb Bush was governor at the time. Love that idea, and the new area code for the Orlando and the Titusville, Cape Canaveral area turned into 3, 2, 1. So for Orlando, I think that's a really cool little tidbit that a lot of people don't know. All right, more crazy, funny stuff. Jungle Adventures, where they have Swampy, the largest gator. But look at that, isn't that a riot? That is a gator all the way down. Swampy! Do I get out and see Swampy?
Yeah.
So this part cracks me up. We've never come to do this, but they actually had a dinner show here at one time. Not kidding. Right there was the dinner show where they had plastic chairs sitting out. And almost like an RV, and that was the Jungle Adventures dinner show. It doesn't look like they have it anymore, but that was always one of those weird things that I'm like, we gotta do that! Jungle Adventures dinner show! But it looks like they don't have it anymore. Beautiful rainbow right above the trees. You can see a dark cloud coming over there, so it looks like we may hit some rain. But that is a beautiful rainbow. See it, Hunter? Oh, speaking of the rain. We arrived to the restaurant with my parents, and it's right on the Intercoastal. But the cool thing is, he said this area where we're standing all used to be a burial mound, which I thought was kind of a little interesting trivia. Are we going to take a nap at dinner here? You're looking a little sleepy. Alright, so I have to show this. This is awesome. It's a tackle box. And then it's got all the condiments and napkins. That's a great idea so things don't blow up. I want to show you these two. This is hysterical. So they have these little plastic bags everywhere. And she said that has a penny inside it, and with the wind it kind of reflects and it keeps the flies away, which I think is totally cool. I think I might have to try that at the house. See if that works. Alright, so look how yummy this is. I got fried shrimp and shrimp and grits. So it looks amazing. This one is totally out though. Cannot get her to wake up to eat her dinner, but she just got grilled cheese. And what'd you get, Kelly? You got shrimp too?
I've got the shrimp basket.
Shrimp basket. It looks awesome. This was a fantastic dinner and just loved the atmosphere. But the wind is really picking up, and those dark clouds look like they're coming our way. So we may have to wrap up our dinner and get ready to head out. But it was a really fun location. We'll definitely come to this restaurant again. It was really good. That was a riot. As soon as we left the restaurant, we stopped to get one little picture by Captain. What was his name?
Captain.
I forgot the name of the restaurant.
J. Gold.
What was it?
Captain J. Gold something.
J. Gold. We can't remember it. It was whatever the name of the restaurant was. So Kelly stopped to get a picture there, and then the rain just went whoosh. So we all just like, ah, and ran out to the car. So we got a little wet, but this one's now awake. Look at that. You know you slept like pretty much through the entire dinner, right? Now you're what? Now you're hungry? But it was fun to spend some time with my mom and dad, and it was a beautiful restaurant right on the water. It was really, really a nice restaurant and fantastic food. So it was a very fun evening. Nice way to end the day. But we are now heading back to Jacksonville in not too bad a rain, just a little bit of a sprinkle, so not too bad. But we should be home in about 2 hours. Thank you so much for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. And you know what? If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. And click that red button so you can subscribe and join us on our adventures tomorrow. And like we always say, we're always out there following our dreams. You guys get out there and follow your dreams. Keep on dreaming. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.